What's up, Zero Game? I'm back with another video. You guys know who I am. It's Casco Zero Vlogs. Some of you guys may know me as Casco X Zero. But today we're going to be making a reaction video, a highly requested video for you guys wanted me to react to. The Red Table, Will Smith, Jada. I have never seen this before. I've seen like clips of it, you know, little clips in here, like the memes and stuff like that. But I actually have never actually seen the video itself. So this should be juicy, man. I heard a bunch of memes about entanglements and the Will Smith's face memes and stuff like that, but I've never gotten the chance to actually sit down and react and see the full video. So of course, as you guys know how I always do my reaction videos, I'm going to obviously react to it, but I'm gonna give my personal insight and my own personal opinions as I watch the video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and of course leave a comment, share with your friends, let them know about me as well, man. Casco Zero Vlogs, as I said. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And like I said, guys, seriously though, subscribe, all right? Let's get into the video.
This Red Table for me, just all the stuff that's going on in the press. I felt like it was important to come to the table.
So like
really
worn out.
The air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made. That
Will Smith, because we didn't know it was Will Smith.
Cray cray.
And wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yeah.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you gotta say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right.
You know, and at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be. That doesn't matter. It's all love.
Hold up.
Honestly.
Hold up. She says she doesn't care how it came to be. Because you cheated. You're the one who cheated. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys, but isn't she the one who cheated? Of course, the cheater doesn't care how it came to be. Like, oh, let's forget about that. Let's care about the love. Oh my God, this is already getting juicy. Let's get to it.
And I would usually not.
He looks so worn out.
You know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
Yeah.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But, you know, I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent. Just being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're gonna start with.
Yo, I don't know how this dude could like sit there and look at her. Like, I couldn't do it. I mean, I guess I was getting paid to, but I mean, he's already rich, so he doesn't need the money, does he? He's already rich, so he doesn't even need the money. Like, on that part at least, I salute him, because I know a lot of people were saying he was a simp, a cuck, etc. And I don't know. So far, he's being super mature about it. She seemed really guilty. She's seeming like she's what's the word? She seemed like I feel like she didn't have to bring him to the table so far. I feel like she's kind of doing it for views to kind of amp up her show. Because I mean, no disrespect to like Jada fans, but she's irrelevant in comparison to Will Smith. I'm not a Will Smith fan. I want to make sure that's very clear. I don't find Will Smith amusing, funny. I don't watch his movies. I don't like Will Smith. But to say he's irrelevant is a pure lie. He's very relevant. He is literally probably the most wanted actor for any like movie. People want to see Will Smith in a movie. In fact, there was a poll or statistic where if Will Smith is in a movie, there's like a 90% chance it'll do well, like sell well. Not that the movie will be good, but there's a 90% chance it'll do well because people want to see Will Smith that much. Not even if Will Smith has a big role, or not even if he's like acting good. He can do terrible acting and people still want to see him. Back into it. I don't want to say too much, but that's kind of how I feel about it right now. I don't want to say too much. Let's get into it. Let's see what her point is. Let's see what her point is. I could be wrong.
This is a very personal journey.
Yeah.
That became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August.
First mistake.
And we actually
don't let your woman
became
have no
really,
friends.
really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health,
veritable man,
his mental state.
Because
You
for
know?
me, that was the thing when Og first came around, he was really sick.
He was really,
You know,
really sick.
His name is Og.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through.
Yo, Will looks so
And
like
from
drugged through the
there,
mud,
you
man.
know,
Feel bad
you
for
and
him.
I were going through a very difficult time.
With your
you,
ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to
I
the
was
curb.
done with you.
Yeah. We
Marriages
basically-
have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. You
Yeah,
know?
no,
And-
we were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular
Yeah.
circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate.
Okay, so no, before I want to see what she's gonna say. Let's see what she's gonna say.
Because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table, and you like brought yourself to the.
Okay, so from my understanding so far, they were like separated. So they were in a marriage, but they were actually like separated in the marriage. You get what I'm saying? So when people saying Will Smith is a cuck, I can't say he's a cuck because maybe he was banging bees on the side. You know what I mean? He maybe was banging bees on this side, that side, where, up, down, left, right, etc. Right? So if he was getting it on and she was getting it on, then I can't say that Will Smith is a cuck. So for the Will Smith is a cuck a simp meme, I have to disagree. I mean, if they're not together, then they're not together. And technically, she didn't cheat if what she's saying is true about the entanglement. So I can't really say Will Smith is like. Honestly, he shouldn't even be mad if they weren't together. So far, that's what I'm getting out of this. So if they weren't together, then he shouldn't even be mad personally. But let's see what happens next. Let's get into the rest of this.
Table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take.
And I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a
Yeah.
relationship. Absolutely. I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come into the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with
I like the
August.
words
What do
they're
you
using.
feel
It's
like
cheating or something.
you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long
But they weren't together so far.
Since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a lot to do with my codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole process with all really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing, you know, and as I came through.
So far, my opinion is like she was going through something. Like I think for women specifically, they just, I don't know, man. They're so complicated. I don't really understand them personally, but I feel like for women, right? Like maybe she wasn't. Maybe like I don't know what their deal was because obviously it seemed like they had some type of like separation deal or whatever. I don't know if they could bang other people. They're not really specifying. They're being really incoherent about it. But I feel like I don't know, she needed to feel loved or something like that. And this, what was his name, Thug or Tug, Rug, whatever his name is. Maybe he was like just there. You know how it is. Like, I don't know how it happened. You know, that type of thing. Even though she's way too old for that to be happening personally, but that's what it sounds like at least. They're not really specifying enough, so let's watch the last 5 minutes of it.
I started to realize certain things about you and I. He decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
because for me this was years ago, right? You know, so the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're
so he already knew about it
and talking about it, but
it happened so long ago.
You know, and our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah, when I say it's been a huge healing of my life, and just what I had to confront and discover.
Yeah.
You know, about myself.
She talks with her hands a lot.
The ugly truths and the beauty.
I respect it though.
So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, you know, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange, you know. But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together, because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods, and a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, you know, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that
so far this is not turning out
one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is.
But okay, so if this is so confusing, like I'm getting confused here. Maybe someone, like I said, can specify specifically in the comments. Like, if they were separated, why would it matter? Am I being too logical about this or something like that? Like maybe he's saying from his perspective, like when they separated, they weren't gonna mess with each other anymore. Maybe that's what they're talking about. And maybe I'm just trying to make logic out of this. So maybe they're saying like, oh, you know, like they separated, she got with some dude, you know, Will's doing his thing, maybe men, who really knows, right? And Jada got with the thug dude, or whatever his name is, the Tug, whatever his name is, I think it was Ugg, right? Or Jub, something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about, the other dude. The cotton candy hair dude. So maybe she got with him, and then all that stuff happened, and it finally ended, and now they decided to get back together, and now it seemed like it's now unfolding, even though it was old news. That's the best I can make sense of this so far. Let's watch the last 2 minutes.
Miracle.
I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. There's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like.
And I wish, I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the case.
I sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers. And I'm just happy because I definitely
he looks
believe
terrible,
that you
dude.
and
He looks terrible.
We never, ever, ever thought that we would make it back.
Yeah, there's a real power in the just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
until you go through
some stuff, I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You're going to get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
This is the part that I saw, like, on Twitter.
Okay, that's probably true.
But, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty. That's what you want. But, I will definitely say.
From my own personal perspective, it seems like he's, like, all emotional and stuff like that because he already went through it. And then it's like they're pretty much, like, the press or the news is we're basically opening up old wounds, right? Like they fixed the issue already and they got past it, and I guess they're back together now. And perhaps you don't want to think about some dude messing with your girl, right? Like as a man, like she loses her value, you know what I mean? And you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, at least the alphas know what I'm talking about, right? And you have to make the decision to stay with them or to leave them. And it seems like he's just like really going through the moment of her, getting smashed by Thug. So that's what it seems like is going on. But from what I can see so far, it seems like it happened a long time ago. And then you know how media is. They'll change the whole script practically to make it more interesting, so they can get those hits, those views, etc. And I think that's what's kind of going on right now. But so far, like I said, it doesn't like he's a cuck, and it doesn't sound like she even cheated. So I really don't get what the memes are going on about. Let's watch the last minute of it.
Hey, it's just part of it.
Yeah.
If you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime.
25 years and counting.
That's a long time.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
But yeah, it's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married.
What'd you tell me?
That I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd be like, no way.
Yeah.
They're
You thought I was
originally
bad, that I didn't have the
crazy.
girth that it was going to take to ride with you through.
I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, you're awesome.
So it seems like it ended nice. So I'm gonna give my my final thoughts on everything, and you make sure you got some of your thoughts in the comment section below. So it seems like basically this kind of came out, or maybe Tug or whatever. It seems like Rug ended up actually bringing some old stuff up that already happened, and it seems like the Smiths actually already got over that. You know what I mean? They got over it, right? And it seems like someone brought her back up again, and Will has to kind of, I guess, relive the moment again. So it's probably looking so emotional and acting so feminine on there. And I just kind of feel like she didn't do anything wrong, and he wasn't a cuck. I want to make sure it's really clear. Like, if they were separated, like they said they were actually really separated, then I mean, it doesn't feel good to get back with your girl after, you know, someone busting nut in there, right? But at the same time, if you guys were separated, you can't get mad at her either. So I can't really call him like a cuck for taking her back, because they weren't together to begin with. I'm pretty sure he was busting nuts too. He's Will Smith. Like, what girl doesn't want to get with this guy? Even if she don't find him attractive, like, it's Will Smith, you know? So I really feel like he wasn't a cuck for it whatsoever. From what it seems like, they got bamboozled. Really, that's my personal opinion. I feel like they got bamboozled, and now they have to deal with this. They weren't saying anything about it because they were trying to let it blow over. But with all the, you know, the social media stuff and all the what ifs, the rumors, I think they just kind of wanted to clear the air about the truth on things. Because if you don't, then it can turn south really quickly. You guys see about Dr. Disrespect, right? Some you people know Dr. Disrespect, the streamer on Twitch. There's a bunch of rumors about going on why he got banned. And there's a bunch of rumors because he didn't nip it in the bud about what's going on, you know? And so it seems like they did this whole thing mostly painful for Will, considering that, you know, whatever they were going through, they got over it, and now he has to relive the moment. But the most part is, I don't think she cheated like the meme says, and I don't think that he is a cuck, because, I mean, if it's your wife and you guys got over it, then you gotta get over it. Just because the press or the media, the news outlets, etc., is like exposing this and trying to make it so bad, that it shouldn't change the fact that you guys got over it, you know? So, like I said, I really don't think that he's a cuck or anything like that. I really think that they have a very mature relationship, honestly. So they have a very mature relationship, and to me personally, I think it's healthy, dude. That was actually like motivating to watch, and other people in marriages should probably like have that mentality, because people break up for the dumbest of things, and being huge celebrities like that, I really feel like there's so much stuff at risk, and there's so much stuff that they're probably getting blackmailed on, or people trying to blackmail them. There's so much stuff at risk, and they're still married. They're still going through, regardless of what other people think. They're happy, and I really think that if they're happy, then no one else's opinion should matter. And even if she did cheated, and even if he was a cuck or a simp or whatever, and he got back with her, if they're happy that way, then I don't really see a problem with it personally. And now I'm doing the hand movements that she was doing, but I always talk to my hands. I just thought it was interesting that she was doing it. But yeah, that's pretty much my final sense, man. I really think that they have a very mature relationship that most people honestly need to have. I really feel like people should probably learn from them, because they were really mature about the whole thing. Especially Will. Like, he was about to bust into tears. I really think he was about to just bust into tears, but it's like he was trying to hold it together for the camera. But I was wrong in the beginning. Also, I want to say about Celeste trying to get it for views. I think that the clip or the talk was necessary. It was very straight to the point, very clear. And I feel that it was a bit unnecessary for her to explain on why she did it if they were separated. It shouldn't matter. If you're separated, it shouldn't matter on why you did it. It's irrelevant at that point. So, yeah, we don't know what Will did. I mean, Will's too incognito with his, right? He could have been busting nuts and all types of well-looking women, you know. He could have busted a nut in Megan Thee Stallion. We don't know, right? He could. He's Will Smith, right? So yeah, that's my final 2 cents, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys like it, subscribe to me, leave a comment, of course share the video. And if you guys want me to react to a video of yours, or you guys want me to react to pretty much anything, leave a comment below on what you want me to react to, or send a link on my Instagram, which is Castle0Vlogs. Another thing is that we're completely popping on TikTok. and I need you guys to follow me on there. That is KaskoX0, KASKOXERO or XXERO. And follow me on there, man. I'm really popping on TikTok right now. I want you guys to see my exclusive content on there. I upload certain things on there, so make sure you guys check that out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.